YouTube and the wrestling belt community. This is Andrew back here with a brand new belt review video. And as promised last week, this is the Ring of Honor World Championship. This is not the current version, this is the All-Star version that was used from 2010 to 2012. And it does have the alternate AOH logo on it, since Ring of Honor does not allow this version of the logo, or I believe any version at this point, to be licensed onto any of their previous belts or even current belts. So you have to go with the alternate logo, but honestly, if you blink at it, probably won't even realize it. This belt in particular was done by beltsbydan.com, so check him out if you're interested in a copy of this belt. Any of the other All-Star Championship belt designs, whether Ring of Honor or I believe any of the other custom ones that they've done over the years, you know, or if you have something original for yourself, definitely check the website out. I'll put links down in the description later on. Yeah, this is also my first lace leather strap. Very pleased with how it came out. Lace leather actually does not affect the flexibility the way I thought it would, so it's not stiff or anything like that. And very, very well done. A lot of attention to detail, so which I'll show later on. Just really appreciate the time and effort that actually goes into this kind of strap versus a standard tooled strap, even though I'm sure both of them, you know, do take very long and, you know, a lot of details involved. But yeah, very happy with everything, the way everything came out. So as usual, we'll get into the plates first, and then we'll show off the leather. And we'll do it a little differently, since I have the tag team version of this belt along with the original classic Reggie Parks made Ring of Honor World title. I'll bring all of them out towards the end of the video and show them all three together. It's a little, you know, I guess, family shot. So stay tuned for that. Try and keep this short and simple, but you know how I usually do it. It's probably gonna be a 20-minute video, so hang tight and enjoy the video. Be right back. Alright, so we're back, and like I said, we're gonna start off with the plates first. These plates, again, and the whole belt were made by beltsbydan.com. I'll definitely put a link down in the description so you can check his website out. And if you're interested in this belt or anything else that he has the ability to make for you, definitely hit him up. His prices are great, and as this is turnaround time. This design originally was done by All-Star Championship belts, and again was used in Ring of Honor from 2010 to 2012. And this belt unfortunately has to have the AOH logo on it, because Ring of Honor is not allowing their logo to be licensed at this point. So the R's have been changed to H's. To me, it fooled me the first time I ever saw one, because it looks so similar. The A and the R, there's basically just a notch and no different otherwise. So it's definitely a great alternative. Can't go wrong with it. Yeah, start off. All right, and we are back. Took me about 10 times to do this, but I had to move into the shade because my phone started to overheat. So should get actually better detail probably on the plates now, just because things are a little bit more dim. So enjoy it. And like I said, this belt was made by beltsbydan.com, so I'll throw a link down in the description if you're interested in checking his website out or possibly ordering something from him. He does custom belts, and he does have some license deals with certain designs and certain logos, so definitely check that out if you're interested. This design itself was originally done by All-Star Championship belts. Ring of Honor liked it, so they used it for their world title, again from 2010 to 2012, and it was held by some really top guys, guys who've gone on to WWE and done some things. So debuted with Tyler Black, who's now known as Seth Rollins. As you know, he's gone on to become WWE champion. Roderick Strong, who's now in NXT as of the last couple of months. Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards, who made a splash in TNA over the last couple of years, and retired by Kevin Steen, now known as Kevin Owens, the second ever Universal Champion. So this is a 5-plate, dual-plated design, very nicely done, and does have this texturing to it. It's not double etched or anything like that. Anything that's nickel is a textured design pretty much. And it really pops, especially in this outdoor lighting, and it's really good. It's a nice contrast with the design overall. So let's start up at the top with the alternate AOH logo. So like I said, Ring of Honor doesn't allow this logo to be used on any of their designs. So I believe there was maybe one copy, you know, for collectors back when this belt was still being used. I know there was a tag and a TV belt, I believe. So someone may have gotten this done at some point with the proper logo, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so you have to check and find out. But as you see, the only thing that's different is the R is an A and the R is an A. On my tag belt, this R is also an A, but this belt does not have that on any of the plates, so doesn't make a difference to me, but barely notice it in my opinion, especially with the font that's used. So as you see, the outline of the logo is in nickel still. All the rest of it around it is gold. You can see the eagle, the wings, and the tips of the wings sticking out of the plates. And the black paint, make everything pop nice. This eagle is reminiscent of the classic Backlund style title that I had from beltsbydan.com maybe a year and a half ago. Same eagle, because the art was done by the same people, so just a little tidbit in case you didn't recognize it. Here's the World Champion banner, surrounded by all the nickel texturing, very nicely done. Globe, the entire world here, all the continents, I think except for Antarctica now that I look at it. See the very nicely done dual plating. Dual plating is not very simple. It's different from gold plating or even nickel plating, since the plates have to be done nickel first, and then certain areas have to be masked off in order to not, have an overspill or anything like that, so things stay, as crisp as possible. And did a very good job on this. I'm very, very pleased with how this came out. Move over to the side plates. Start on the right side here. Bug. Start with the British flag here on the side plate. So as you see, it has the Ring of Honor wording. Again, with the R changed to an A in ring. You have the British flag. And all the texturing in this, I guess you can call this kind of like a shield. You can see all the texturing is in nickel. Nice. Over to the right outer side plate. You have double flags. We got Mexico and Japan. The same configuration here. So flags are nickel, just in case couldn't tell. Very nice. Move over to the left side plates. Start over here. Again, double flags. We have Canada and Germany. Wording. And then we have the United States flag on this side. I don't think there's much of a curve on this belt. I mean, I don't know if you're about to see. It's very minimal. It's definitely there, but focus. Minimal, but with the size and shape of the main plate, it's not really needed, being that it is more of a round oval shape, so small curve is all it really needs, and it fits around my waist just fine. Alright, so that's it for the plates. So we'll stop this, we'll pause, and we'll take a look at the strap. Be right back. Alright, just really quick, I just wanted to show the two All-Star Ring of Honor title belts all together. So the world title and the tag title. Again, both of these have the alternate logo on them, as you can see. Both very nice designs. The only difference with the tag belt, it doesn't have any texturing on it, but they are both dual plated. Bottom one was made by Main Event Belts. You can get one from them as well if you're interested. The tag belt does need a new strap and a new tip, so I'll hopefully be doing that in the coming weeks or months, and it'll be up for sale if anyone's interested. If you want to make an offer now, go right ahead, and I'll take it into consideration. But both again very nice. They look great together. The only thing I'm missing is the World Television Championship, which actually was an all nickel belt, but honestly not interested in it just because I'm not looking to collect any more belts, and again, I'm looking to get rid of the tag, so I would again have an incomplete trio. So yeah, very nice. Now let me go ahead and pause again and bring in the Classic World title. Be right back. Alright, so now here is the All-Star version next to its father, the classic Reg G. Parks made Ring of Honor World Championship. This one does have the proper logo, as this was a licensed steel belt back when there was one. This one is signed by CM Punk, and again, like I said, was made by Reggie Parks. So you can see very big difference in the design. Went from something classic with the original, which was a take off an old UWF belt, and then the top, which was a completely fresh design, something All-Star made with no logo, and then Ring of Honor liked it, so they made it with the logo. So both very nice. As you see, one is, the classic is a 3-plated nickel, and then we have 5 plates dual plated on the top there with the successor. So Again, both very nice belts. I'm very happy to have both of them in my collection. And yeah, so go ahead, pause. We'll wrap things up. Be right back. Alright, and that's going to wrap things up for another belt review video. Thank you very much for watching, and again, very much thanks to Dan for doing this belt for me. If you're interested in this belt or the other All-Star Ring of Honor designs or anything else he may offer, just check out beltsbydan.com and check out belttalk.com as well for more just wrestling talk and buying, selling, and trading if you're interested in that as well. Next review video should be my big gold, hopefully sooner than later. I know at the moment it is being currently stripped and replated. And I'll get into that when I do the review on the story behind that and why it's taken so long for me to get this belt back and into my collection. But it's going to be well worth it once it's finished. So definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that if you're interested. And like this video if you do like it, dislike it if you didn't like it. And also leave a comment if you like. Any questions about this belt or just belts and wrestling in general, just feel free to leave a comment. I do answer very promptly. So yeah, I'll definitely get back to you if you're interested. If you didn't like the video, even tell me why. You can always try and make my belts, not my belts, but my videos better. So I do appreciate any, constructive criticism. It goes a long way to making things better here. Not sure what I'm going to be doing after the big gold is done as far as this channel and belt reviews, but we'll see. I may, bust out what I have in the collection, do a little kind of like throwback reviews and like kind of revisit things and things like that, especially because stuff I do have not many people have in their collections. Between this and these two, there's really not many of them out there in the first place. So definitely subscribe for seeing more content, and check out the next belt review video. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day.